Welcome back folks, today I will show you where to get 35 pieces of armor and weapons that can give you an edge in fights that also come with various bonuses to make your character stronger. These weapons and armor can be found prior to the ability to cleanse sanctuaries, as that was requested, even though to finish some of these sets you will need that ability, but I will save that for future videos. Now, without yapping too much, let's get right into it. First on the list is Plate Armor of Shadows, offering good defense, stamina regen of plus 2% and petrification immunity. To get it, you move exactly to this spot northwest of Hernand town. So as you can see, follow this exact line above the river. You will see a bandit encampment. This tall wooden tower can serve as a point of orientation. Right next to it, you will see an entrance. All you have to do is light the fire of this lamp and the door will open so you can go in and claim the treasure chest. To get the Plate Boots of Shadows that offer amazing attack and defense alongside 10% of skill gain experience, which can be incredible with the climb speed multiplier of 2%, go exactly west of Hernand town. I will always use this as a pointer so you can kinda know how to orient. As you can see, easiest way is to follow the river upstream to its very end and into the Frostclaw cave. As you can see, it's quite tight, so there is no way to miss it. Continue to the waterfall. Once you reach the symbol, which always means entrance into the cave, you will use your stab attack to thrust through the entrance, as you cannot just walk through it. Once you're inside, open the chest and that's it. Also make sure to pick up some of these pots for either your house or just to sell for extra profit. Plate Gloves of Shadows are next, as they offer great attack with bonus climb speed and swim speed multiplier of 2%. If you're going to be trekking through the mountains, as this item is also located in a very tiny hole and it's above the same river we already mentioned. So go slightly around the first mountain area here in the Everfrost cave. You will see the river below us. This Abyss Nexus can somewhat be as a pointer. So I'm above the river. Don't try to go over the biggest hill, as you will go off bounds, it's not really needed. Once you are in this exact spot where I am, turn around and head exactly where I'm going and into this cave. Once you are inside the cave, open the chest and claim it. To get out, just spam jump, as it can be a little bit slippery, or just teleport away. Plate of Shadows is located northwest of the town of Hernand. This one is a bit tricky as it's close to a certain boss fight, which you do not have to activate, and don't even activate it, so do not light these braziers. But if you're attacked by these flying apparitions, just reflect light from the sword into them and that's it, but they will not attack you unless you start lighting lamps. So in these ruins, we will go behind the frozen arena. Do not step onto the arena or well onto the ice, as you will freeze. So just where I'm standing right now, left of it. Below you is the portal, so this triangle here, so you can sort of navigate the area. You will jump onto this building that in the middle has this square stone roof. It will look different than anything around it. Get close to it and make sure you are crouching, and then use the force push ability and you are inside. Open the treasure chest, light the lamp, and you are free to get out. To get the cloak from the Red Devil, we will head south from the Hernand town, down from the Hernand highlands, and as you can see this small fork in the road. Head over to these ruins and you will see the barred entrance. Just light these two lamps, doors will open, and that's it, you found it. For the gloves, of course, you will need to fight and defeat the Red Devil, as that's the way to claim it. And for boots, you will need to cleanse a sanctuary, but the point of this video is not to cleanse stuff, as that comes later in the story. But if you have cleansing, just go to the Sanctuary of Absolution, cleanse it, and claim the chest. While we are here, you can also get the weapon Spine of Earth. It's not the greatest weapon, but it's close. So from the treasure chest, turn around and in the right corner you will see this broken down cart. Just on it, the weapon will be available to claim. Super easy. To get the Sunset Reed Letter Armor, we will go into Echoing Waves Cave, which is located in the very south of Hernand. It's easy to locate because of this gap. Go into this inner part. you will see a big waterfall, impossible to miss. So not in the foot of the waterfall and in the middle section of it. As you can see, our symbol of stacked rocks will tell us where the entrance is. As always, use the stab attack to go through, open the treasure chest and voila. Of course, make sure to loot everything else inside. To get Dark Ringleaders Cloth Helm that comes with 2% stamina regen and some movement speed, we will head southwest of Hernand town, right above Witchwoods. As you can see where the river almost connects. Go into the lower part, it's called the Shadow Heart Grotto. It will be a waterfall situation again, so very easy to pinpoint. Head right into the foot of the waterfall, you will see stacked rocks, as always, step through it and inside you will find the treasure chest. Claim it and there you go. For the Dark Ringleaders Cloth armor, we will go right above the previous waterfall into this one where I'm exactly on this map. So every single time where I'm showing you where the item is, I will be standing right next to it on the map so it's easy to pinpoint. So very close to each other into the Blade Cave. When you're going to this place, just follow the river up until you reach the waterfall itself. You will see our rock symbol, just step through it and claim the prize. This is fantastic for spirit users as it grants you plus 0.1% every 1 second, with damage reduction and really good movement speed. To find the Scorchflame plate gloves that offer volcanic eruption or well imbue fire with additional plus 0.1 spirit every second, we head into Twilight Grotto. So exact location where I am on the map. It's northeast from Hernan city at the border of Demenis. It's easy once you actually see how this river goes up. It's also above the Raucous Hill. It's another waterfall, jump into the foot of it, you will see our trusted stack rock symbol, go through the water with stab and it's going to be yours. Next up we have plate boots of Cursed Soul, which are very good, offering attack, defense and movement speed, plus they look fantastic. To find it, head southeast from Hernan town. It's very close to the St. Halcius House of Healing, so as you can see all the way to the right where the river meet at the end, you will see a waterfall. Head inside the waterfall, use the force palm push to go through the wall and you will see the chest. Also make sure to mine all of this juicy silver as this cave is full of it. If you like leather more, we can also get the Blackwing leather boots that offer good attack, defense, critical rate and movement speed, alongside lightning resistance level 1. This is located within the St. Halcius House of Healing. To get inside of this, you will have to get to the quest point, but you can also buy the entry pass in the Church of Hernand, or go right here where I am located. This guy will offer to sell you clothing that you can wear as a disguise. When you get this, you can start moving right. Circle around until you see the graveyard. Pass the graves to the front and head forward. After that, you jump and also start moving right until you see ladders. Climb up on these ladders and into this tower. Easy to spot. And once you are here, again press crouch and force push yourself inside. Open the chest and again do the crouch force push again, down here to leave. Simple as that. Since we are looting the healing house location, this next one is located just south of it. So right here where my X is on the map, it's another waterfall situation, very easy to locate. There is also a chest here with some extra items, so once you get the items, go below it, you will jump down. You will see the symbol with stacked rocks. Stab through the waterfall and claim the chest. With the bear disguise, it can also be very useful later on, or if you like bears, I don't know, I don't judge, but this is where you actually get the boss bear hat. To get the leather cloak of the Fallen Kingdom I'm wearing myself, we will head over to the Icemoor Castle ruins. You probably know this location from the Stag Lord boss fight, if not, no worries. I think you can actually skip him to get this. Honestly, it's a very easy road to follow from Hernan town. And you can just be careful for his soldiers, but they're easy to defeat. Once we are standing in the middle of it, inside this boss arena, you will go up the stairs, so just follow the stairs up, around it, until you see this little hole with the wooden board. Crouch, go inside, force push to break the, this blockade, and there you will see the treasure chest with the cloak. I think also Rapier of the Fallen Kingdom is here as well, so you can have it as a bonus. Now to get the leather armor of the Fallen Kingdom, we will head south of the Icemoor Castle ruins, as you can see by my X on the map, just directly west of Hernand. Follow the river upstream, super easy to the Frozen Soul Cave. Once you go to my exact X spot, jump down, look at these stacked rocks, go inside with the stab attack and claim it. It's great as it offers 10% silver gain, so very good for money making. Also it has stamina regen and swim speed multiplier. Speaking of weapons, Hollow Visage is a fantastic as it gives you level 2 attack speed, 15 attack and critical rate of 2. To find it, remember to go left of the Velua port city. So you see this little body of water here? Very easy to find, just climb this hill until you reach this body of water. If we are standing on the bottom of it, make sure to pass this broken down house and start climbing up next to the waterfall until you see the Epitode vein. Get those veins of course, but in that same height you will see some stacked rocks, so right next to that waterfall. Use the stab attack, go through it and claim the weapon. Next up is the pirate hat, which you can see I'm also wearing as I like wearing this while I'm doing these videos. To get the pirate hat you can do two things. First off, City of Velua is under attack from pirates and their captain Catfish. You can fight him and liberate the area of course, but you can also get this boat which is located on the very shores of town and around the town and head over to his ship, which you can actually see on the map itself. Be careful for mines, just don't get close to them. There is a delay before they explode and once you pass near them, and just rush to the boat as fast as you can because they will fire cannons at you, but if you get very close to the boat, these cannons don't do anything. So climb the boat and in the lower deck you will see the treasure chest to claim it. Also again, make sure to defeat enemies on the ship. It's not that hard, there isn't too many of them in any case. Hat is great as it reveals treasures if you are close to them. But if you do not want to rush the hat, just free the town first, do the boss, and there is a follow-up quest next that will lead you onto the ship anyway. That's up to you. I actually recommend finishing this story, because it doesn't take that much time and the quest is going to take you there anyway, so you don't have to go there like 2 times. Now also while we are here on the shores, you will see this island right here south of his ship. We'll also get the raft and start moving there because that's where we will find the Witters plate Helm alongside some nice loot. There will also be a shipwreck here, so very easy to locate. Once you reach this little island and fight some pirates, not that many of them, between these broken down ships you will see a bunch of loot with this helmet standing and all of this treasure. It's a pretty cool helmet as well, giving you other bonuses. Now you probably found this one already, but to get the Legionary's Gladius weapon, we will head over to this exact X spot. It's not the waterfall, keep in mind, but head north of Hernand town and climb on top of this, waterfall on the right side until you see this woman statue holding 2 candles. Light the candles and the spikes will go down, allowing you to claim the chest. It's a good looking sword, not that strong enough, but you can, pump it up later with some, sockets and so on. Now to get the Hound, which is a 2-hander, very good looking one, you will need to fight a bit. This one is optional unless you want to save it for later. It's located here in Fort Hellwood. The boss of the fort actually has it. So make your way southwest of the Glenbright Farms, also above Senia Monastery. Fight your way through this outpost and defeat Hemon Bindel. He can be a little tricky if you are really early on in the game, so stock up on food, but nothing too difficult. Just make sure to actually clear enemies first. You do not want to fight him around these many fundamentalists around. Occasionally he comes to fight while you're clearing the path next to it, but the proper fight happens in Fort Hellwood. So he does these fast attacks, don't stand next to him when he does it, just try to dodge, don't parry too much if you don't have the momentum yet, so dodging is going to be the key. When he is defeated, as I said, he will drop you the sword. The sword is fantastic as it gives you Hound Claw ability with amazing attack speed, critical rate and attack damage itself. Next on the list we have the Duskfang leather gloves, which give amazing attack, great defense and critical rate level 1 with the health plus 0.02 every 1 second, so good for that passive healing so you don't waste food if you don't have to, and you can also combine it with other pieces of armor and clothing which give you, passive health. This item is located in Castlewood Ruins, so head over south from Hernan town, and once you reach the Hernan Heights, go to this very end east of it until you reach the ruins. Right next on the X where I'm standing, best pointer will be these 3 chairs next to this bonfire, so this is your starting location to follow. From there, move up to this area, it's very close to the chairs, until you see these bars. Now next to it there will be some vines that you just have to reflect light into them to set them on fire so they reveal this lamp. We will actually have to light this lamp, and once you light it, the bars will go down so you can loot the chest and claim the item. Duskfang leather armor location is located right here on my X marker, so very close to that Fort Hellwood we talked about, so south of Hernan City, next to Senya Monastery, literally like in this hall of the Senya Monastery. You will see this waterfall, jump on it, there will be stacked rocks as always to signal the entrance. Go inside, open the chest. It's fantastic as it gives you food effect +1, so food heals you more, with lightning and fire resistance, alongside the climb speed multiplier of 2%. Very good item to have if you are going for the leather build. To get the plate boots of the Fallen Kingdom, we will go northwest of Hernan town. You will see this little body of water, and on this X marker is where you will find it, very easy to locate. Once you reach this Nightstorm cave, like I explained, look at these stacked rocks. I know I'm probably getting annoying with saying stacked rocks through the entire video, but it's just the location signaling the entrance to the waterfalls, because you will not be able to enter anywhere else. Head inside like I showed you and claim the item. Plate boots will give you great attack, defense with stamina regen of +2%, and the climb speed multiplier for, well, that climbing speed you might need from time to time, and just pick up all of the other items inside as well. To get the plate gloves of the Fallen Kingdom that also provide great attack with food effect +1 and health of +0.02 every 1 second, we will head south of that location where we got the boots. To find it, follow the river west of Hernan town all the way to its very end. There is a teleport near it, so it's impossible to miss. Once you reach the Starlight Storm cave, or well, this waterfall, on the middle part of the waterfall you will see the entrance. Next to the rocks, head inside and get the item. If you are looking for a really good shield and you don't want to go too far away, that's actually close to Hernan, we will head over northwest of Hernan town into the Church of Calfate. So the exact spot, like the X that I'm pointing in right now. In this town, once you get here, it's easy to get it. Once you see the church, head over to this broken down window in the tower of the church and climb inside it. You will see the chest to loot. Shield gives you damage reduction alongside stamina guard costs -3%, so pretty good stuff. In case you are looking for a good sword, we will head over to the Death Grip Cave, which is located west of the Skeletstone Institute. This institute is behind the mountains, so unless you reached a certain point in the story to break over the entrance to the cave with the, focused push force, an easy way to do it is just to climb the mountain to reach this general area. So this is Hernan town. Go next to the Witch Woods and climb that mountain. There will be breaks, of course. You can just go to a certain spot, take a break for your stamina to recharge, and that's it. Once you reach the general area, you can see this body of water, and on the very top of it you will see entrance to the cave behind the waterfall. Head inside and claim it. It's a really good one-hander that gives you great attack, critical rate and attack speed. Now, Soul Spear is a fantastic weapon, but there is a bit of a nuance with it, as it's guarded by a lot of people which are easy to fight, but some of them fly in the air and they can be a little bit annoying. So in the case, head west of the Hernan town all the way into the mountains. It's a bit tricky to reach it, but just go where I'm standing right now on the map. You can just point that location on your own map. You will see the basin in front of me. Well, climb up until you see this guy standing on the entrance. Start fighting and head over inside. The trick for the flying guys is to either lure them into a closed cell so they fly next to you so you can hit them, or just hit them with your abilities, or just hit them with with a bow a few times. They are not rough to fight, just annoying. Once you defeat everyone inside, like in the middle part of this giant hole, you will see the spear standing. I think you do need to defeat all of them in order to claim it because, well, if you are attacked, like, it's not gonna give you the opportunity to do it. So clear it out, stand next to the spear and hold E, or well, the controller equivalent button, and it's yours. It's a fantastic attack, but none of the bonuses, sadly. That's why I say this is a good weapon, but optional in my opinion. The Goblin King Treasure Dagger is fantastic, as it gives you bonus chance to loot another pelt when skinning animals, but to get it, I believe you need to have gain access to Poronin. Now, I am not sure if you have to do it because I had it unlocked to that point, and unlocking Poronin area is very easy. Once you get to this general area, you will be knocked out and dragged away by shies, those little green things. You do that 3 times in a row, so just when they get you out, go back inside, get knocked out, get out, go back inside, get knocked out. That's when you will get a quest. The quest is super simple. You will have to, it's going to also show on the map, so it's easy. You will have to pick up an item from a big walking tree. Do not fight the tree, just climb on top of the tree and, you know, get the item, finish the quest, and access will be granted. So north of Pororin, you will see Mudridge Cabin. There will be some basic enemies here, nothing special. Defeat them and you can see the chest is right here. So the ladders are in the front of you, but you want to go turn around and go through this little hole here. Crouch to get through this, you know, like blockade, and claim the prize. Simple as that. But you are not done with this location yet. You see, on top of this cabin there will be a lockbox. Just solve the puzzle, it's easy. Move around the parts to make the image look right. I mean, it might take you a few minutes, but once you open it you get these amazing earrings. They give a lot of defense and even act as a music box. It's sort of a niche thing. Overall, great item. Also below it, in the same location, there is another strongbox with a recipe for the Melinara Lesser Elixir, but at this point you probably already have it. If it, you know, it's not a bad recipe to have, as it gives you max health and attack speed for 5 minutes, which you can craft at the cauldron. Also, while we are here, there is another ruin that has these Ilsion leather boots. They're good. Again, same thing. Make sure to have the access to Pororin unlocked. Once we hit the ruins, you will see this little river. That's your marker. Turn around, the chest will be behind these spikes. Turn on the lamp and get the item. They will give you lightning and ice resistance with the health of 0.2 every 1 second. If you got tired of the same bow at start, even though it's pretty good and can be socketed, we can get the Nobleman's Bow in Valgrind Tomb. Now keep in mind that this tomb is located deep in Blackbeard's territory, so getting to it means the same as in Demonis, and that's, you know, everything being hostile towards you. But as you can see, if you follow my exact route, which I'm using right here, avoiding any settlements, unless you want to fight, and if yes, go and do it. But follow this route. Don't try going from the left as it's heavily guarded, so follow here. If you're attacked, just sprint away. Enemies in this game don't follow you for long at all. But once we reach this, go inside the tomb, and at the very entrance you will see a hole on the right. Crouch through it and open the chest. This bow is amazing as it gives you 4% attack to mighty foes, so taking down those stronger mobs becomes a lot easier and just gives you another bow to have from the first one. Of course, it's optional unless you want to go through here, you know, with the story, but it's going to be unlockable anyway. To get the Witch's earrings that also provide plus 0.2 health every second with great movement speed, we might have to fight a bit. It's not crazy, but being it's Demonis, and if you're not at the point of the story, all of the guards and everyone there will be hostile towards you. So we will move from the House of Healing to the right until we reach this exact area. Use the horse or just run really fast. Do not fight people on the road, they will just keep coming. You see this path I'm showing you until you reach the southern court. Make sure to also lose the enemies before you start fighting within this location. Once you lost all of the enemies, start fighting the dudes outside and inside. They won't spawn more, so don't worry, and inside of this building you will see a lockbox. Super easy puzzle, just press the button to get the image right and open it. After that you can just teleport out of there or continue looting. For the end, I am leaving items for which you will have to trek a bit to get them unless you are already here in the story. Look, you don't have to unlock anything here, but you just see that path where we went to the court for the witch's earrings. Well, you can see how I got to it, as we have to move all the way to Delesyian, which is kind of far away. Follow this exact route. Jump over the water where my horse is, so you can see on the map where I jumped. Don't worry, it's not deep water or anything, just stick to the shore. You do not want to fight people here early on in the game, as they will body you, and you can actually reach this X right between the L and E until we reach the Guardian's Cave. This will be your standard waterfall entrance. Go through it, make sure to force push through this wall. I don't know if you need level 2 force push, but I mean it's easy to invest a point into it, so you can do it early on. Once you're inside, claim the item, as it makes you swim faster as well, and of course look at all of the juicy gold veins you see in this cave, so make sure to get them. Speaking of Delesyian, we continue our path from the Tidebreaker boots location. Again, follow this route as you can see here, and do not fight anything here until you reach Mount Bennis. So you see I'm standing above the S letter in Mount Bennis. That's your spot right here in the Sanctum, and of course you do not have to purify it, as I already said at the start of the video. Once you are overlooking everything, turn around, go up the stairs, and you will see this entrance, and above it we have this wall. If you put up your lamp, you will see a small leaf sign. This will always throughout the game tell you that you can force push through that wall. Climb the wall, make sure to hold the resist button so that you don't fly away when you force push, and head over inside to claim the sword. This two-hander has leech, making it super overpowered because as you hit, you get your health back. Of course, it will make you super strong, but it's a sandbox game. If you want to get it, you can get it. If not, wait for, to reach this part of the area naturally. It's up to you. For the end, we continue our trek through Delesyian. From that sanctum where we got the sword, follow again my exact route until you reach another sanctum at the very east end of that map. You can see the Grey Forest until you reach another sanctum, and of course you do not have to cleanse this one at all. Also, as I said, do not fight anything, run. You will be attacked by so many things, even flying ones, but if you do not fight and just run, they won't be able to get you. On the top of this sanctum, you will see some vines. Reflect sword to burn these vines, and inside you will get the shield, which is great as it gives you defense and minus 3% stamina cost. So that's the end of 35 items to get. I wanted to make this mega video as it's the best way to cover what I have for now. In the next video we will go through items that you also have to cleanse sanctums for, because you have to finish for some of these sets, but you also have to advance through the main story, so act 5 or so until you are able to do this. Honestly, I would kind of remind you to go maybe and just do the story until you can cleanse these things, because it makes things a lot easier and it just unlocks more stuff. I know some people don't like doing this in this way where you kind of cheese your way through like the world, but at least these items are available to get. So if you want to get them, get them. It's a single player game. Who cares in the end how you play it? It's your freedom. I went as fast as I could through this so I don't waste your time. But let me know if you want a different style of these guides. Maybe you want longer, maybe you want shorter, maybe you want a different way of explanation. I'm still trying to figure out what's the best way for people to clearly understand this. So thanks for watching, like and subscribe for more Crimson Desert. Follow us on Twitter and Discord if you have extra questions, and huge thanks to my Patreon supporters. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.